said, hey, little mama, what's the deal? Talk to me, girl, I'ma keep it real.
Hey, what's up? So today my coworker, aka my friend, is gonna come over and do my makeup for Christmas Eve. So I'm super excited. I hope you guys like this video. She's on her way right now, and yeah, so this is me without makeup, and we'll see how I look after, because this girl needs a makeover. Alright, I want to present to you guys the one and only Zelda.
Hey.
So let's begin.
So pretty much like all I'm really gonna be doing today is I'm gonna do like the most like simplest of like Christmas Eve like party looks, just cause like I don't know, it's just a family get together. If it was like more of like a going out like party look, I would have done more bolder, but cause it's like family, just gonna keep it like chill,
Simple,
low key, but it's gonna be like the face is gonna be beat.
Because it needs to be, as you can see.
So I forgot to bring a primer. Don't kill me for that. But if you have a setting spray, you can use setting spray as a primer because it does leave kind of like a tacky feel on the skin afterwards, because that's what helps like settle in like powders and stuff. So that's really what I'm gonna use. So I'm just gonna use the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. Love this. You should get a sample of it if you haven't tried it. It's good. It's good. All right, close your eyes. So we're gonna let that settle in a little bit. Pretty much I'm just gonna be mixing up some of the foundations that she has here mixed. I'm gonna just dot first all over her face. Like a tapping motion, you get like more full coverage out of it. So just by like pouncing it on the skin, you get fuller coverage. The redness, I'm just trying to make it as full coverage as I can, but also like making it look natural. To like still let some of your skin show through.
Oh.
But not so much as like the redness. Like the redness I want gone. But I want it to look pretty. Yeah, now we're going to do cream highlighting, cream contouring. So I'm just gonna be using the NYX Wonder Stick. It's awesome.
There, G.
Do you see it? Do you see it? So first we're gonna highlight. It's pretty light, so it's just gonna work because she's not super tan and dark. So we're just gonna apply this under the eyes, a little bit on top. Close your eyes, because we're gonna use this as our base as well. So before it sets or anything, I'm just gonna blend it out really quickly.
Seriously, Zelda, what are you doing?
It looks kind of crazy right now, but
I look crazy.
we're gonna set it and everything, and it'll all pull in together. And we do that down the bridge of the nose, on the Cupid's bow, and then a little bit on the chin. Now for the contouring. So, just gonna add a little bit of a line in her natural. I can already see like where her like cheekbone is, so I'm just going like base right there. Just want to have enough just to do like the cream version of it, and then we'll like add powders and stuff to like help blend and everything. This is the Sephora Pro Precision Powder Brush, but you don't need to get a Sephora brush. I recommend Morphe, just as good, and it's like way more cost efficient. Word. And it's cool because if you live like in the valley of like LA, then you can just go to like their store in Burbank and you can buy all the pretty brushes and all the pretty things.
This is the Kat Von D
Lock-It setting powder.
Lock-It setting powder.
We're just gonna bake a little bit. Just cause like, I don't need to bake personally just because I'm more like normal to dry skin. But if you are like oily or combination too oily, then baking would work for you. But like, baking is not for everyone. You don't need to do it because it dries out your face pretty like a lot. So if you already have dry skin, I wouldn't recommend doing it. But because she has like, I know her skin type and it's more on the oily side, so she can bake.
Yes, I love it.
So pretty much I'm just baking wherever I put like the highlight. So now I'm gonna be using the Too Faced milk chocolate bronzer.
It smells so good.
I'm using a Morphe brush to put this on.
Like literally dip your finger and lick it. Oh, lick it. It feels amazing. Lick it. Oh my
God, it does taste like chocolate.
It's made of cocoa powder.
Oh! So if we run out of cocoa powder, you
just
grab that.
Just fuck up your makeup and you can have hot chocolate all day long.
Exactly.
Well, for like one day.
Hey, emergencies.
This is like almost $30.
$30 hot chocolate.
Lightly dust away the bake now, because those areas are now set, and it's highlighted to the gods.
Yes, yes.
I'm just gonna mix these two light colors, this one and that one together. Okay, I'm just gonna set the whole eye area. Look up. Listo. What are they called? Sombre and shadow play. Maybe. I think so.
Oh yes, this feels so good.
Oh yeah, damn. So this
This is what I used last time when I did her makeup, and I made it work. So pretty much all I'm doing right now is like I use like a little bit of the product of the actual like product itself, and then I'm just blending it with the spoolie, so then it's not as harsh and it's like it looks more natural than anything. The distance. Okay. So, just zoom the gel. And because it keeps keeps your brows in place too, so it's nice.
Mm-hmm.
And this adds a little bit of color,
Mm-hmm.
so that's nice. Yes.
It looks good.
You tell me, goddammit.
Well, it looks good from far away.
These pretty colors.
Morphe.
Love them all. So I'm just gonna start off with this nice. I always start off with a base shade before I, you know, do anything really. Just cause like I like to lay down a color that's closest to your natural skin tone, just so that blending is a little bit easier, and then it's easier to add like more colors on top of it. The first color I'm just gonna do like a nice light transition color. Right here. Tap off excess. And on a big blending fluffy brush, just gonna put that all on the top of the crease. So I used that shade right there. It's like the key with any like eye look. You always want to start off with like less product because, you know, you can always add on more to, you know, deepen the color or make it a little bit darker. But it's easier to add than to take away in the world of makeup. Just my lighter. Just my lighter. This is the 12NB palette from Morphe, and I'm gonna be using this bottom corner color here. It's the darkest color in the palette. I'm gonna be adding it to the outer V of the eye. Hold me real quick. Just gonna place it where I want it to be placed. Okay, you can close it now. I'm gonna do first. This is how you can, if you have like shimmery eyeshadows, but then they don't seem like as like shiny or metallic on your eyes. So what I would do is first I just take it on a flat packing brush, tap off the excess. First apply the color as normal to the lids. And you want to do always like a patting motion. You never want to swipe on when you're doing like those kinds of colors, just because it keeps the pigmentation and it doesn't like shear it out as much. So I'm just packing on the color first. You get more color on it. Tap off excess. And then a little bit of setting spray. Voila! And then it instantly makes it more pigmented and it looks more shiny. And then it makes it more pretty. It's the 35K palette. Yeah, and it's the 5th from the top row. It's with a clean blending brush. I'm just gonna like blend everything together so there's no harsh lines and just to make it more like blown out. It's not too heavy on the top, but I still want to even it out by putting a little bit of color on the bottom. I'm just going to place that right on the lower, right underneath the lash line. Just to make it all connected and even. That was a good color choice, Zelda. Good job. You can also do a shimmery color for the brow bone highlight, but I personally just don't like it. I feel like that's because it takes away from the lid. So, I mean, if you're doing like an all matte look, then yeah, totally go for that. But because I did like a nice like shimmery lid, I don't want to take away from that. So now I'm gonna get from the 35K palette, I'm gonna take the third color in the top row. It's another really nice like shimmery. Thank you, assistant.
No problem.
Oh wait. Oh shit, that made it way more better. Adding some highlighter to her cheekbones.
Which is a Morphe again palette.
So it's not like. And then I'm gonna put it here at the top. Blend that away. Just add a little bit down the middle. Down the middle. And just blend it with my finger.
Oh shit, girl. I
looked twice and I was like, oh shit, that's like really bright. Dude, that's like really bright. Hold on. I can tone
I liked that it was bright. It was
Okay, I just kind of toned it down just a little bit.
Okay.
But it's nice. I like it. I made it look pretty.
So for eyeliner, we're gonna use the Wet n Wild, and it's a thick graphic.
It's the graphic marker eyeliner. Just on a. Alright, so what I like to do is I'm just going to start from the middle of the eye and then just do in small strokes. You don't need to do like one big line right across. Just do like nice small strokes. And it gives me like a nice even line, so that's good. I don't want it to be too thick of a liner. I want it to like still see the eyeshadows. Just kidding. I can go. Easy cleanup.
Perfect. Better?
Yeah.
I need Botox.
Open it a little. Actually, open it a little bit. I'm pissed. See, that came out so much better.
I mean, yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Never do anyone's mascara because
Yeah.
I am too terrified to like poke someone's eye out. I'm not gonna do that to someone.
Which one do you think? This one?
That's the one I'm wearing.
Yeah.
I figured.
I want to be like Zelda. Callie, get out. Do I put it on my lips?
Oh shit.
Yeah, but I don't know if you're very like, oh yeah.
No, you really could give it a sass. Okay, do you want? You know what? You do it because like
I
I would
little lips.
overdraw the lips, and I'd rather not do that. Oh, that's a pretty color. It goes really well with it.
Oh
Just
my
let it. All that.
So I love the look, and now I'm gonna go get ready because my ride will be here shortly. you, Zelda.
Thank you for having me.
Aww.
Hopefully I'm invited again.
Yes, and you'll have again breakfast.
Sweet.
And
Well, yeah,
s'mores.
because we have to do these things in the morning just because of our schedule.
I know, seriously. But happy holidays, everyone.
Happy holidays.